Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here where this morning it is just me here at the watermill. Well, me and my girls, and tonight Drew returns back from Egypt. As you guys know, he goes on this trip. This is like the third year in a row with his dad and buddies, and they go kite surfing in the warm waters of the Red Sea. It is just such a glorious time, and it's very affordable, so he has a blast. And well, I like my alone time here, and I was able to get a lot done in Drew's absence. And so this morning, we are going to check off a few of the things that I had on my list to do before his return. First up on the list, donate cat food to the local cat sanctuary. Tom really loved his Felix, and the other girls don't eat it, and I had been staring at just box upon box of Felix, and I figured, why not bless other kitties? It would make Tom happy, and it made me happier about the whole situation. He loved his Felix. Next up, write and mail letters, because yes, I still had my mom's Christmas card here. I know, a bit ridiculous, but at least it's on the way to her now. And oh my gosh, yikes, clean the camper shower. It sucks cleaning in that stuffy little corner with the very limited amount of space. Really should have cleaned it about 3 months ago, but anyway, it's done now. Do more laundry, because we can, and make ice for the first time this entire year. Should probably get a normal sized ice cube tray. This is like Barbie sized camper style. It was nearly 100 degrees the other day, so summer is in full swing. Clean the pool. Before I clean the pool, I almost forgot to tell you guys, I picked up something huge off of Marketplace. I'm surprising Drew with it. I have not been able to get it out of the trunk of the truck because it is just too big. But this solid wooden trunk, my hope and dream is that it fits inside of the window nook of the kitchen, and I can store like bulk nuts and powders and things like that in there. But it's gonna have to live in there until he can help me get it inside of the mill, and then we can really see how well it fits. So still sort of a gamble because you can measure something, but until you have the actual piece to put in the spot, you know, it can be, we'll see. We'll see, we're taking a chance. But I'm gonna clean out the little nook where it's supposed to go so that when he arrives, we can just put it in place and be super excited about what I found, hopefully. But before we go inside, let's finish checking off that list.
One, two, three.
What's up, adventures?
As I drop it on my shirt.
$350 for a week for everything.
Woohoo! We're going kiting! So nice to be back out there on the Red Sea again.
Nice mental relaxation from the house project.
Ooh, fix the light. Still gotta do that one. Sweep the deck. Done. Look at how nice it looks. Even Mr. Squirrel approves. And last but certainly not least, this is what I did throughout the entirety of the week Drew wasn't here. Edit 2 episodes. This is probably one of the very first things I should have done. The first night that Drew was gone, I turned on the light in the bathroom. This one. And it totally like burnt out right then and there. I remember I was just like, really? Night number 1. And this has never happened before. We've had these same bulbs the entire 3 years that we've been on this land. And the first night I'm without my Drew, my handyman, the lights got to go out, but it's all right. We got the bulbs, and I want to make Drew proud before he comes back because I told him it happened on day 1. This is what I've been using in the meantime, a little solar light. So he has one less thing to do when he comes back. To be honest, I have no idea how to do this. Oh, okay. I'm guessing, oh, that was easy. Let's take this guy out. Let's not get you confused with the new one. Oh, there we go. Oh, that'll blind ya. This is exciting. Well, that was easy. Now that I'm a pro, There we go. Well, this was actually much easier than fixing a bulb in a real ceiling because I can actually reach this without a problem. Let's see. Oh, look at that. But that's what alone time always does. It teaches me that I am way more capable than I thought because with Drew around, he's so amazing and he likes to take care of all the things, but helps me be a bit more independent, and that is always a great reminder. All that being said, I cannot wait to go pick him up this evening. It has been long enough, so until then, always feels so nice to walk inside. It looks just about the same as it was left in our last episode, but that is the nook where it will hopefully fit. I didn't expect there to be so much in that little nook, and I'm in my bikini, but we're just gonna work with what we got going on right now. At least our stone step is on wheels. Gonna put you right over there. Okay. Oh gosh. We'll just leave that right there. Hopefully you can tell that it's been vacuumed. And now, if we can come through this hallway section of the kitchen and not through that section, then we can get the trunk put in place. Except Drew ends up wanting to take it right through the path that I did not clear. All right, good job, guys. Not so fast. Since we're here and I got the vacuum in hand, I think we should clean off the wooden steps here. They got super dusty when our guys were polishing off the cement step over there. So I think Drew would just appreciate coming home to a tidy house. Well, at least a tidy step. Ferg's still got a bunch of his tools here. Much better. Sometimes you do things that aren't even on the list. Okay, and then I actually decided to vacuum all of this when I noticed these black skid marks, which I think happened when they were polishing the side of the step, so I'm gonna see if I can't get that off. Looks much better, but that probably took me 5 minutes, and there's quite a bit more of this to do. Oh my gosh, look at that one. But to be honest, it's better me than Drew. All it takes is some patience and elbow grease. Much better. So glad we did that. I was also thinking, if for some reason the trunk doesn't fit there and it inhibits that drawer from opening, we can always put it right here because there's nothing that has to open up this way. There's always a solution. I know that I could cool off in our pool now that it's nice and clean. But because we had such a rainy winter, the water flowing down our stream is unreal. I can't help but get in the water. Something I have not been able to do since Drew's been gone is open and enjoy my jar of hearts of palm. I've like tried everything. Oh, guys, I did it. All I needed was a little encouragement from you. Finally. Anyone else just love snacking on hearts of palm medallions? All
right, let's do this. Little beef.
Beef, yes.
Chef Mohammed.
Chef Mohammed.
Shukran.
Habibi.
And the light man, Saeed. Ooh. The romantic dinner with my bro.
Come sit next to me.
We'll move your glass of wine for you.
Ah, such a gentleman. Dinner with ambience and a view tonight. Time to get home. One of the best things about having a base camp now is returning to everything we've built. Can't wait to get there. Just one more flight.
And we're off. One of the more intimidating things about being alone is driving this truck backwards. Coming home and coming down our road is one thing, but leaving is another thing. Because I'm heading down to the coast to get Drew, I might as well go to the beach first. It's only 25 minutes to get to the beach, but still, any excuse to get in the water, I'm taking it. All right, I can see the path in my rear view mirror. Right? Okay. Oh, dear. We're doing it, guys. We've done it! Ah, that always feels like such a relief. If you're wondering why I'm not using four-wheel drive, I got stuck in four-wheel drive once and then we miraculously got out of four-wheel drive, and until the house is done, no energy or funds are going towards anything else but the house right now. So we've just put a little piece of red tape over that to signify do not change it to four-wheel drive. Woohoo! To the beach, a la plage, or praia in Portuguese. So beach is praia in Portuguese, plage in French. We made it. Woo! Update. I just got myself my favorite pizza, consumed the entire thing. Pizza for the win every time. Except Drew has actually asked for a burger and a shower, but anyway, he'll get a shower once he gets home, but I'm on my way to go pick up a burger takeaway so that we can pick him up. He'll be sitting where my pizza box is any moment. Look who's back.
Dinner for a king.
I missed you.
Missed you too. I'm glad to be back.
Let's put your stuff in and let's go see the kitties. We're gonna have to make some room, but I got something for the house.
How did you get that in there?
It wasn't just me alone, but it would have been me alone getting it out, so.
Yeah,
Isn't it nice?
Wood edging, yeah.
I know, it's 50 euros.
Really nice to come back to a beautiful sky tonight.
And a beautiful way.
The best.
About an inch too big. Well,
Let's go over there.
it actually ended up fitting quite well right there, but we'll see where it ends up. While some things might not be so easy to move, luckily, other things as important as a portable power generator are. Thanks to Blue Eddy and the Elite 400, a high-capacity, easy-to-move power station that is always ready to roll. Living out here in the mountains on a nice-sized piece of property, we are constantly moving from one project to the other, and having power where we need it makes such a difference. Whether we're in the workshop container or in the house when the electricians are working now and when the power isn't on, or maybe we're out back and we're sanding something, it is just so handy to have power that moves. And while the Elite 400 packs a massive 3,840 watt-hour battery, it is also the lightest in its class. But what we love even more is pairing it with Bluetti's new 350 watt portable solar panel. It's incredibly simple to set up. You just unfold it, point it towards the sun. So whether we're working far away from the house, or maybe we're off camping, or we're just trying to make the most of the beautiful Portuguese sunshine, we can keep everything topped up without relying on the grid. And you can too. So right now we have our Elite 400 in eco mode, and basically Drew could keep working on his computer, which is drawing 40-ish watts of power for 30 uninterrupted hours. How do you feel about that?
I hope not to be here for 30 hours, but I'm glad to know I got the power in case I do. I'll be back tomorrow.
For anyone who's building a home, living off-grid, preparing for emergencies, or simply wanting reliable portable power that's easy to move and even easier to use, this has been a very practical addition to our setup.
So to learn more about Bluetti's Elite 400 portable power generator and their PV 350 solar panels, click on our link below in the video description, as well as for any discount codes. They've been such a big influence and helped us so much on our property here, and we hope they will for you too.
Good girl. Good girl, Lulu. Love you.
Oh, it's a hot one. Using the line on the strimmer, we didn't really feel like filming too much, but Brittany said grab the camera and catch a clip. So here's the scene. How you doing?
There was so much to strim. We were like, it's getting hard to walk around. Let's just do a quick. My goodness. But then after you strim, you're left with all the hay, and you gotta scoop up the hay, so.
We were a bit concerned about this area that was next to the container, along with everything that was down here. So it's looking pretty good. I'm excited that we can get to the front of the house now too. We need a little landscaping. Nelson will be back in another month or two, and we'll be cleaning this up. But for now, things are looking a little better.
Worth the hard work.
There's something always satisfying about a mowed or strimmed land.
Yeah.
You can sit back at the end of the day and think, wow, that really transformed.
And then that deck that I sweeped before you arrived, I was like, I'm gonna have to do that all over again. But that's okay, because it's worth it.
All right, I gotta go behind the house and continue up the road. You guys ever feel like it's just hard to get back in the groove, get your feet under you, get momentum again? Well, I've been back for 3 days after being gone what felt like 2 weeks, friend and visitors here, going to Egypt. And I just, doing personal finance, organizing my life, getting my bags unpacked, helping with Brittany with a number of things, doing outdoor work. There just feels like there's disorganization and clutter everywhere I look here. So I guess I'm just gonna do what I do, put the GoPro on time lapse and let you guys watch. Here goes. I'll tell you what, when I started today, it just felt like absolute clutter fest. There had been so many projects going on from the weeks before, from Ferg finishing up some of the kitchen stuff, us polishing the floor over there, Mario and I working on the oven outside, dealing with the lower bathroom problems. Just electricians were here, the other workers were here. It was chaos. And I'm somebody who has to clear off my desk, clean up a bit, clean the garage, clean the container, and then I can like regroup and start at things. So I'm making some good headway. I've determined that I'm just gonna keep all the tools in this section over here for now. And I've got our sink out pretty freaking rad. I'm excited to get it set in here. I also got the kitchen faucet over here. I have an idea that I'm gonna put it about here, centered. The sink will go right here. And also keep in mind that there are some walls from the cabinetry and cupboards underneath. So I gotta be mindful that it's gonna be right there. I've gotta also be mindful of the other walls right here. Just enough room to get it cut. Oh, And one thing I gotta show you. Do you see our dishwasher is in place? We have a functioning dishwasher. Dun, dun, dun. Super exciting. Imagine when we have our fridge over there. We're gonna pick out a really cool piece of granite, which we've been to the store for. So hang in there. This is gonna be definitely a focal point in the future as well. I mean, it's all coming together. All right, measure twice, cut once.
What's crazy is these faucets and the ones for our bathrooms were some of the very first things that I ordered for the mill about 3 years ago. And I'm so grateful that Drew can take my vision and actually make it functional. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
So you can see I've got the water taps connected to the wall down there. That end will get connected to the bottom of this T-junction point that will then feed the cold water up to the drinking area as well as the cold handle. The bridge will then connect the hot water with the cold water to come out the faucet based on the mixing adjustments. This T right here, same thing, hot water from the bottom and then pours over to this connection here, and this connection will come from the cold, and then the mixer will allow it to go right here into the sprayer head. So this modular kitchen cabinetry unit that was used to make this beautiful space here, it's got a blockade in the back right there. So I'm gonna have to cut that. You can see it, that I can't get under there and access this if we have a big granite slab here. So right now I gotta cut this to be able to access that point. Ugh.
My thought is I'm just gonna cut this.
Just rip it out. Now we got access. Step one, open up the space. I want to get the piece of wood back in place with about 1.5 inch overhang everywhere. You can see I'm at 4 centimeters there. 4, 3, 3 3/4. There's so much more. So I'll just keep going around until I get this right. We'll call that close enough. So I want to be sure that the wood does not move on me when I start cutting precise spots for the sink and for the faucet. So I'm just going to screw it down in 4 corners. Now I'm actually gonna mark everything. I'm still not ready to cut. It's been a long time coming, isn't it, guys? Bear with me here. So I wanna make sure I have a bit of a lip here and I don't get the wall here. So I'm gonna mark everything out and then we'll get to it. All right, holes cut in the corner, dimensions are marked. Time for power tools. You guys are right over there? It's a lot of bouncing. Man, you guys are taking a beating down there. Got it cut out. Well, one more mess in the kitchen. Seems like one step to do the job and another to clean up. I also want to mention I'm doing one so this just sits on the top and supported by the wood. Our final one, this will actually be undermount. Again, just an example. So many of you guys have told us to test things out, make simulations, make models, cut out cardboard, and that's what we're doing in this project today. Does it fit? Oh yes. How about them apples? And now for the faucet, got it marked and centered. We're going with a 20 mil hole saw here. I don't know why that bit keeps coming loose. That's puzzling. Huh, we got our hole. Preparing the plumbing tape. Always, when you're looking at it, going clockwise. Got the T-junction. What's nice is that it bottoms out into the T, so I know I'm as tight as I can get it. Now for the tricky part, I somehow got to get under here and get these pressed up. One for the hot, one for the cold, into this. And my holes look good, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Oh no.
Hi friends, hopefully the buzz of the air conditioner isn't too loud, but it is way too hot. Turn that off right now. But I just wanted to give Drew some behind the scenes kudos because, as I'm sure you can imagine, after a week of turning off all of his thoughts and folders in his brain related to our watermill renovation project here, opening it all back up and to try to pick up where he left off, it's been a little bit difficult. But last night he was in there late night trying to get the sink in the island. I haven't been in there yet. He says that he wants me to come in and see the fixtures that we ordered. I actually ordered those from Morocco, like our first year here. They were super beautiful, and I knew that that was what we wanted. I just want like real materials. I want things that get a patina, so some real, I think it's brass fittings for all of our sinks and the showers and the tub. That's what we want. Let's go see those beautiful fixtures. I can't wait. Drew's been working so hard in there. Oh, like my spoon. It's just so much easier than like having it on my shirt and wondering if it's getting all ruffled and muffled in my hair. And there we have our girls staying cool under the couch. Smart little kitties. To the watermill. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Oh my gosh, look at how beautiful this is. It matches the oven fittings. Oh my gosh, it just looks so great. I can't wait till we don't have this particle board in here, but soon enough.
You came at the perfect time.
You need help.
Yeah, hold the faucet fixture. I'm trying to get the cold water tap screwed in from below.
Okay, hold on. So what am I doing?
Just hold the faucet.
Hold it down.
See how I'm pressing it?
Yeah, I'm pressing
Yeah.
it down.
Yeah, maybe I don't get why it won't connect. For any of you guys curious what it looks like under here, this is what I got going on now. Got these T-junctions hooked to the bottom of the faucet without these cables dangling down. I've capped this off, the one that goes to the sprayer, and I'm not adding the drinking line for right now. Keeping things simple till we get a real countertop. It feels right. Yeah,
Oh, you did it.
that's the right fit.
You did it?
Nice, you came at the perfect time. You could sense I was struggling.
Fate. Wow. Wow, I'm so used to our counters being so much higher because of the way we build our vans.
I know. The dust monster.
There he is.
It's so dusty.
Oh. But look at this.
Wow, I can see it from below there. It came out really nice.
Golden sink of magical goodness. Wow.
What do you think of the overmount versus the undermount?
What do you guys think? Overmount or undermount? We got time because by the time we decide on the granite, it's going to take a couple weeks for the guy to come out and measure and figure out where all the holes go, because now we figured out this has 1, 2, 3, 4, although, or we have to find the cord.
Yeah.
Ooh, that feels nice. That's 4 holes that got to get made. And yeah, I have to agree, I think an undermount.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too. What do you think about the drinking water?
I would say on the left because it'll be closer to the dining room table. Seems to make sense.
What about the sprayer?
Sprayer on the right.
Yeah.
Balance it out.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that wraps up our projects for today.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys back at it tomorrow, unless we bring you with us tonight. Why not? We're gonna go see an outdoor movie. It's summer, we still have yet to do it, and this is our 3rd summer living here in Portugal. Can you believe it? And finally the nights are warm enough, so cinema under the stars. We'll see you there.
I'll see you there.
I'll see you there.
We have arrived.
It's happening. Finally.
We're actually in the Lagos Marina.
Yeah, it's so cool. There's all these boats and the sun is setting, and it doesn't get dark here till about 9
p.m. right now.
But we think they start the movie at 8. I'm hoping, because we got here at 6:30. But we are the only ones right now. Just give them a look around.
Yeah, there's not many people here. Just me.
But what's even more exciting is that we brought our own pizzas. You see how they do this double stack box? The top one has a lid, and the bottom doesn't have a lid. But the lid is the pizza that's on top. You know what I mean? Pizza engineering geniuses. It's literally our favorite place. So shout out to our crew at the Aldea.
Yalla.
Yalla! That means let's go in Egyptian, right?
Arabic.
In Arabic, right. He's not waiting.
Nope.
Our show starts now.
Once it pops, I can't stop.
We should also tell them what movie we're watching.
It's about European football, aka soccer. It's called The Bromley Boys. About these kids who just like love this team. I think it's kind of a romance too. I watched the trailer.
I'd never heard of it, and out of all of the movies that they have playing throughout the summer, there's like a few different companies that do this. This was the only one that really actually interested me, so I'm glad we're here. And what's fun is that everyone wore headphones so that the people in the apartments nearby didn't have to listen to our movie from 9 till 11 p.m. But that's how late the sun sets in the summer here in Portugal. It's pretty incredible that we get such long days in the summertime and cool, crisp nights. Now, back to the watermill. Looks good to me.
All right, you want to put that on from below?
Woof. Wait, do I have to twist it? Oh my gosh, I cannot. I never put this away. Totally understanding Drew's struggles from working in this funky, cramped space from the day before, and the consistent need to clean up after each and every step. No splinters in our back, please. So, great news. We found the hose for the kitchen sprayer. Smells like pennies. Look at that. You're safe for now. Make sure the rubber bit is down in there. Oh. Look at how gorgeous. Wow. So then this we send down into the hole. I cannot wait to start cooking and doing the dishes in here. Well, especially doing the dishes. We have a dishwasher. Drew's always wanted one of these. I can already see some of you in the comments saying, a dishwasher? That is too many modern conveniences. But this will just help allow us to be more present when we have guests. Plus, if I'm meal prepping and I got all sorts of pots and pans, I don't have to feel anxious about using too many of the things and making too much of a mess. If you've ever lived in a van, then you know what I mean. So it's just gonna feel nice to have a washing machine as a backup. It's such a simple way to help make life a little bit easier, to take out one of the many jobs, especially when homesteading. Plus, it helps save water. If you guys have ever looked into how much water it takes to like hand wash all your dishes, just saying. Whoa, look at how long this is. Could literally use this water hose on the other side of the kitchen. Could probably fill the cat water bowl. Sawdust in the eye. Whew. Okay. We did it. And all of this is just temporary, so we'll have to do it all again. But if you're wondering where Drew is, he's actually preparing for the arrival of our water heater guy, the solar tank on our roof. You might have remembered in a previous episode, we explained that we did not love the positioning of it. It was just like blocking the glass blocks on the backside of the turret, which you cannot notice like from the inside of the house or from the front of the house, but when you walk around back, It's just so big and in your face. So anyway, we're glad our guys are coming back to get that repositioned so we can check that off the list. Babe, look, I put it together. So happy. I mean, you could literally drag it like over there. It's so long.
That's cool.
Now that all of our pipings and cords were present and accounted for, it was time for Drew to get everything connected so we could try it out.
All right, guys, really big moment here. I've been connecting everything underneath here. I'm gonna turn on the water right now. Oh, I just got... Oh man, something's loose.
You need a towel?
I have a towel.
Okay.
I just got soaked.
Oh, I see that.
Oh man.
What do you need?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure that fitting's on tight.
So I think this wasn't tightened. Tight enough?
This tight will be good. Well, I decided to reconfigure it and skip the drinking water connection and just cap off my splitter there. At some point in the future, I'll get filtered water on this side over here installed, but I don't really have the perfect cable for that, so that will have to wait. Plumbing always requires a store run. You guys know I've said that before, but it is kind of dripping. I gotta redo this fitting right here. I only did these with tape before, so I'm gonna use some of the nylon horsehair, redo that one, and geez Louise, I think they're all leaking. Rainy day under here.
Oh, girl. Gonna do it? Look at her go. Wow. That was amazing. You're so brave. You're so brave. Yes, you are. We love you. Wow.
It took me a really long time to get all those fittings watertight and make sure that we don't have drips.
I just feel like I'm in the middle of giant jewelry. Oh, I was trying to do a swoopy. That's big. Watch. Can go around the head. Go around the head. Whoa.
So this is how we should start it?
No, is that really how it...
We could.
Does it work?
Yeah, it works.
Can I just do it at you?
No.
Why not? You love that.
Whoa. Wow. There's some power there.
And there's drains somewhere?
Yeah. Into a bucket. I don't have the right feeling.
Okay. Wow.
Look at that. You ready?
That's nice.
We only have cold water until our guys show up. Then we'll have hot water.
So we could like take a bath in the sink, a hot bath.
I always thought this had to be on actually, but maybe not. Like, does that make a difference?
But and this one's just a dummy.
I never hooked that one up.
This is crazy. A huge celebration here. Big win.
That is like,
Wow. I love this sink. Cool.
I'm speechless.
Well, good job, mister.
Come a really long ways.
Yeah.
On to the next.
And just as we were wrapping up one project, our team of water heater repositionists was arriving to our rooftop.
Down like 30
No,
centimeters would be perfect.
30 centimeters, I don't think so.
As low as you can get it.
Let me see.
Okay.
Sérgio, vai lá pra lá.
lower than the glass.
Yeah.
Ok. Agarra aí desse lado. Eu já me fodi aqui o braço, cara. Puxa pra aí, já. Aí que eu agora vou.
This giant cylinder was super heavy. Even though it wasn't yet filled with water, as you can see, it weighed a ton. Here, they're cutting the brackets that they made last time so that they could lower the tank and the solar panel. They weren't going to be rebuilding the whole thing and drilling new holes in the tiles to anchor them in, so they weren't going to be able to lower it as much as we liked, but we were happy with the improvement and grateful that they were understanding to come back and make the change. And no, as somebody posted in a previous comment, when they first installed the heater, they did not charge us twice, luckily.
show the air coming out. That right now means that the hot water tank up top is filling with water because we're taking all the cold water and putting it through the plumbing lines into the hot, just filling the reservoir. And once I have water here, means the tank on the roof is full.
You
Right
see?
there controls the temperature.
Yeah.
Just by turning that bit.
If you put here, it's gonna be 60 or 70.
Okay.
The maximum is 70. I wanna leave it here on 50.
Why do you pick 50? That's just a good...
It's a good, nice temperature
Okay.
for you to have hot water.
Okay.
You
cool.
don't, you never take a shower with 50.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
You always mix it with the cold water.
Yeah. That mixer there, it mixes the cold and the hot water. If the temperature with the sun it's more than 55 here,
Okay.
the water just go down at 55.
Okay.
Because that mix hot and cold water.
Okay, right there.
Okay. So the temperature never goes for the house more than 55.
Okay.
Okay.
What is that part?
That is for the pressure.
Okay.
Okay. If the water is more than
How many
8 bars. If
Okay.
it's more than 8 bars, it goes.
It passes out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
that
it's a
is-
safety.
Yeah, it's a safety
Okay.
valve, and also that one. But that one is for the glycol.
Okay. The glycol is going down into it. So the glycol, as you explained, circulates through here and
Yeah.
goes into the cylinder to heat the water up here.
Yes.
Cool.
All right, guys, let's go see how they've repositioned the water tank.
I mean, I wish we could get it a little bit lower, but they did the best they can by cutting the aluminum, dropping it without redoing the whole rig. We also need that panel to still be on a pretty good angle for south facing, especially during the winter time. So let's go take a closer look. So there it is. It's definitely much better. It's nice to be able to let that light really shine into the turret, our upper bathroom. Pretty soon, we're gonna have hot water in the house and we can actually take showers, but our bathroom's not done. So we'll have hot water in the sink for now. We can do our dishes and use hot water in the washing machine for the clothes and the dishwasher.
Dá-me aí a torneira.
The azul? Of course.
Mr. and Miss
Adventure. Exactamente.
I see.
You watch?
Yeah, yes, I watch.
I watched the
Yeah.
first one you said.
Yeah, of the time lapse of 3 years.
yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of work, yeah.
When you start here, it's
Yeah, a jungle.
Then I saw a little bit of some others you have when you
When we
live
were
here.
yeah. So when it's hot and always sunny, the inside electric will never turn on because the temperature will always be above 60.
No.
50.
Yeah, the temperature is
Yeah.
inside of the tank is gonna
Is
be
always
about
more. Okay.
80.
Okay.
Between 80 and 90.
With the sun.
Yes.
Wow. Also, like from June, July, August, September, October, if it's
Yes.
sunny.
Yes.
If there's clouds, then it will be
Yeah,
a
but
little less.
if-
So really, the electric should only be used in
In the winter.
the winter time. Okay. So now that the water tank is filled up here, he said give it about 2 hours. The electric element will kick in. It's a 3 kilowatt element, and then we'll have a full tank of hot water. The solar, because it's the end of the night, isn't going to heat, but tomorrow when it's rocking and rolling, it'll be about 80 Celsius, which is like 200 degrees. Like, that's insane. And it mixes with cold water, so it gives you far beyond 200 liters of water that's usable, because you're never going to use more than like 45 degree, which is like 105, 110 feels scalding in a shower, Fahrenheit that is. I know we go back and forth all the time, but we like to honor our American audience and try to keep things in Fahrenheit as much as we can, and in inches, feet, although we use metric and centimeters and millimeters a lot around here.
Well, I can thankfully say that from up here, you hardly notice it. And I like it better that it's lower. It looks less cramped. That was what, it was just really like rubbing me the wrong way. It was all just like, whew, like up on the turret, like all up in its grill. And anyway, now there's a little bit more breathing room. I feel a little bit better with the placement of it all.
It felt so dramatic when we first saw it up there.
Oh, but you know, we have to have these like real house things. It was nice when the mill didn't actually need any machines at all, and it was just a beautiful structure. But we
But
needed
I
to
sure am
live.
glad with that AC pumping in there.
Oh yeah, the AC's in there, and I know a lot of you are like, what is keeping you from moving in the house? Couldn't you sleep in there now? And I suppose we could sleep in there now if we set the bed up and all that. I do want to do a thorough mopping and vacuuming of everywhere because it's just really dusty still. But once they finish with the water heater, then
I need to finish the lower bathroom.
Oh yeah, well Drew needs to finish the lower bathroom, but all of that will then mean that we have hot water. When Drew finishes with the resin and stuff in the lower bathroom, then we can put the tub in place.
Then the toilet.
We need to buy a toilet, put the sink back in where it lives. We're gonna leave the upper bathroom for just in our free time.
In the future.
Yeah, but you know, there are just a few key things keeping us from moving in still. Plus, don't forget, we are so comfortable living in a camper, not comfortable sleeping in the bed at all or with the small kitchen, just like we're used to that. And so when it comes to like taking us from the space that we're used to transforming our lives by putting us inside of a house where we're like half in the house, half in the camper. Also, we like being close to the cats, and they're gonna be confused because the cat door is like a world away from the bedroom. But anywho, it's gonna be a little bit of a messy transition for us, so be patient, but when it feels right, we will start to sleep in there.
I just wanted to say, my closest analogy to what it's like sleeping in our bed is in a bowling alley. I feel like I'm like the lane bumper in my little like tubular taco.
Yeah, and you don't even want to hear about the spider that I found crawling on my face the other night.
You
can't.
did stay calm. I'm really proud of you in that moment.
I do very
well. It
well.
was huge.
In moments of high stress, I laser focus. What makes this less painful? Turn the light on, open the door, grab the pillow, brush the spider off, make sure the light's on so you see where it goes. Okay, she's gone by. Oh my God, you guys, literally it was like this big. The stuff of nightmares, but somehow, yeah, it wasn't such a big deal. Anyway.
You lived to tell the story.
With all that being said, I was never gonna tell you guys about that because some of you might just be like, girl, I would have ran. Yeah, but with all of that being said, it's time for us all to take in a well-deserved deep breath. And let it out. Ah. 7 p.m. on a Saturday night, the sun's going down. Our workers are here much later than expected, but progress. Feels good.
Kudos to them. They're probably ready for their weekend to start. I think they
Yeah.
deserve a Portuguese mini.
Oh yeah.
Let's go give them a cold bevy.
We can't wait to see you guys in the next one. We love you and appreciate you. Thanks for sticking around till the end or till the enders.
And do subscribe if you're still here and you've never subscribed. It means
Yes.
the world. It really helps us be motivated to publish great content.
Yeah, just lets us know you like what we're doing.
And if you're looking for another good episode to watch,
One of our very faves. We should do like a national park one or something.
one of those great inspirational travel videos.
Just a lot of pretty views and good times.
Man, life was simple then.
It was, but this is good too.
See you
We
guys
love
next
you
week.
guys.
Peace.